What's up, guys? Tonight we're here with Jackson, Justice, and Sheku. We're going to be learning a bit more about the breaking scene with these guys, see if they can handle it while gaming. Any questions, just give us a shout. This is episode 1. So, who wants to go first?
Well, I just put it on a heartbeat sensor so someone can think like that.
Amazing. So, how did you guys get into breaking?
Who wants to go first?
Sheku, you kick it off.
Me kick it off? Okay. The only way I got into breaking is watching one of the Step Up films, of course.
Classic Step Up.
It was more the breaking that took me, not the other, like the street dance side of it. It was more someone doing a backflip and a handstand freeze.
Is that what you think breaking is like?
You broke my arm. And then I don't know, I just started looking at YouTube. And obviously I saw UK Champs on really early in the morning on like channel 4. Started watching it from there. I started trying the moves, and now I'm doing it 10 years in the game now. I'm 11 actually now.
Let me have a long time.
I think that's how a lot of people start, isn't it? Like they see something like that that now we consider quite commercial, and then it exposes you to it, doesn't it?
Oh, sure. Well, I don't even watch it anymore.
It was completely different back then, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Jackson, what about you? How'd you get started with it all?
Well, I was always like into hip hop. So like my brother brought us up on like sort of like hip hop, and I grew up listening to hip hop music, and my dad supposedly did a little bit of breaking back in the day, so he kind of told us about like, Frank the Tank. He sort of like introduced us to it when I was like, I don't know, like 5-6 years old, but at that time I didn't know nothing. I only knew about like Rocksteady Crew, that was it. And then ironically the way I like started properly was through, I was like playing football at the time, and I was like the team I was playing for was just like fucking us over type thing, and I was getting like just not playing any games, and then as soon as I go play a game I just get chucked in goal or some shit, you know what I mean, like just all that shit.
Last picked.
So yeah, exactly. But to be fair, I was pretty good in goal. I just fucking didn't want to go in goal.
How's a goalkeeper?
That's because you're a keeper, Sheku.
Keep him in the hearts.
There you go, 5 minutes of the podcast. He's got the...
Boom. No, so yeah,
I might use that one.
I was just playing football, and then my dad like dragged us away, and he was like, fuck this, we're gonna go and find a new team, someone who's gonna like sort you out type thing. And then at the time I was playing on B-Boy the game.
Brilliant game.
So I was like, I was mashing B-Boy the game, like I was just playing on it 24/7. This is like summer holidays as well, so I didn't have no friends or nothing. I was just fucking stayed in and played on PlayStation.
That was a hard game as well. Just throwing that out there. That was a difficult game.
Ah, bro, fucking, it wasn't. After a while, I knew that game like the back of my hand. So yeah, I just ended up playing that, and then eventually I was just like, fuck, I want to try some moves. So I was playing it so much, I was like, damn. So I just started trying to learn some moves, and then from there just went and started having classes with the Baptist. So it was basically B-Boy the game.
Nice. That's actually very, very bizarre and really dope. I like that.
Yeah.
Justice, what are you saying? How did it all begin for you?
I always tell people the same thing, like I don't apologise at all. I got into dancing to speak to girls, like 100%.
Amazing.
So we used to go, when I was at school, in Newcastle, there's like an under-18s club. Well, there was an under-18s club called Baja, and like you buy a little ticket once a month, you know, and the ticket was like a £5, and we were pretty broke back in the day, you know, so you'd like get a ticket for a £5. Maybe he's like get a 20 quid off my mom for like a new top and a pair of jeans from the shop, and then you'd go to Baja on Saturday at the end of the month, and you'd go to meet girls. So me and my friend were like, yo, let's like learn some. We actually saw Hitch, you know that film with Will Smith?
Yeah. Great film.
Yeah, we saw Hitch, and we saw him like doing the two-step, and we were like, shit, man, like if we can learn to dance, like, you know, we might be more successful with the girls and whatever. So anyway, went to a street dance lesson, because that's what they had. So I started at Dance City in Newcastle, and my first lesson, my friend just totally bailed on me. I turned up, I was in a room full of 12 girls by myself. He just totally bailed. He said he didn't feel very well, but he was nervous. Anyway, so I started doing street dancing, ripped my jeans straight down the crotch on the first dance lessons. I didn't know what I was supposed to wear and stuff. So I was in a room full of chicks, and like ripped my crotch straight down the middle, and, like, and just kept going. I had a really good time, and you know, that was the way in. But then you know, I met a guy called Eroy from a crew called Bad Taste Crew, and he noticed I was picking up the b-boy moves better than street dance moves. I didn't know it was breaking. I just knew it was like more like ground-based movement, you know, that I liked. So yeah, like he said, come to a breaking lesson, and that was like on a different night. So I went in. As soon as I stepped in the room, I was like, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. Like I hadn't even taken the lesson yet. Just the smell of the room and the look. The first guy who started teaching was a guy called Little Lee from NCK, and he was like, as soon as I saw him, I was like, I want to be like that motherfucker. So
that's so dope.
yeah, and then yeah, that was it. That's how I got into it.
Finger puppets just in the chat. What's the biggest dancer you guys have battled? What's the biggest one you've come across?
Like the biggest
like name, I guess.
Competitor, like name. Okay, yeah. Sheku, go for it, man.
So what's the question again? Biggest name?
Yeah, not exactly the best, but the biggest name.
Battled quite a few.
That I battled, or?
Yeah, you've battled, yeah.
Oh.
That's putting your spot now. I'm now asking you to rate B-boys as well.
I think Sharita was my biggest battle.
Yeah.
Or Cougar. No, I've had it in England anyway.
I think Sharita is pretty big as well, to be fair.
Yeah, he's definitely got the biggest name, I'd say, out of them. What about you, Jackson?
I don't really know, bro. I mean, I battled that Killer Kyler at Red Bull.
Yeah. He's a beast. He's an absolute beast.
He's dope, like, yeah.
I battled T-Killer.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, we're all the same level. Everyone can beat each other.
Yeah,
it's like an MMA fight, really, isn't it? No one's better than each other, really.
Apart from me, I'm better than you, obviously. I just don't battle you or don't show it to anybody.
But yeah, I'd probably say Killer Kylo or T-Killer. I can't even remember half the people I battled, to be fair.
Because you got Alzheimer's, isn't it?
Just all that fucking concussions from jumping on my head.
Oh, concussion halos,
Got CT.
Don't do halos, kids.
What about you, Justice?
I don't fucking see
yeah, same thing, like, kinda like you know, I think like some of them, I think for people to actually see, like, my biggest battle, like, in terms of like what's on YouTube, not that I really rate that, was probably like Lucy Sky, because like he's a big name, so
I
automatically
actually love
it's
Lucy
gonna get
Sky,
views. Do you know what I mean? But to be honest, like some of the biggest battles are battles that have happened like outside. You know what I mean? Like I mean, not that they can probably remember because they're bigger names than me, but like I've been in a cypher battle with Gravity when I went to New York. That was pretty hectic because he was like just coming up on the scene, but I was like, I'd only been breaking like a few years, so I was a bit like, oh shit. And that was like a straight cypher call out. And then yeah, Focus as well, but you know he rinsed us, so yeah. So I think some of the bigger battles have been like in ciphers, you know. But yeah, in terms of like YouTube, probably that I would say.
I'd say Lassie Sky's a pretty big name though. He's fresh.
Yeah, man.
So I'm mid trying to concentrate on the game. I'm probably finding this harder than
we
you guys right now.
Yet. I apologize to your fans because like we haven't seen anybody. Probably like what are these guys doing? They're just running around picking up crates.
Run the whole map. I'm rocking loads of money.
We do have a wild amount of money here, like just.
I need that.
Where's the nearest buy station? We need to buy some. Oh, there's a buy station here on the way.
Quite far still.
Yeah, just get some UAVs.
I'm worried that we haven't seen anybody. We're literally around the whole map.
And there's one closer, boys.
I mean, I've heard shooting like. Yeah, there's one just on the corner here. I'm just gonna get this box.
Just know as soon as it starts getting quiet, I'll be the first one to die.
Yeah.
The mask here if anybody wants it.
Oh fuck, you got another 4 grand.
Someone tracking us or anything? I haven't even been checking that.
We've just been doing missions flat out.
I'm so rich.
Watch me get wrecked now.
Oh, there's a red crate as well. Car.
Where to?
They're coming to the buy station, and guess who's got an RPG? Alright, lads, how's it going? Yes!
What a
whole team destroyed.
Nice.
Shit, I'm coming. Wait up.
That's Justice straight to the top of the leaderboard. Thank you very much.
Just get a triple kill with an RPG.
Yeah, man.
Fucking Jesus. Alright, okay. I think I've got some people down.
Who cares about kills when you got 20 Gs?
Gotta be past that roof.
Yeah.
I've seen people left.
How have we not seen anybody? That doesn't make any sense.
Start checking those heart rate sensors, isn't it?
Well, you need to get in the house and fucking stay there for a minute. Finish this interview.
Yeah, mate. I've literally just been like, right, pause this for a minute. This is getting serious for a minute.
Shit, I need to go buy self-revive actually. I think there's going to be someone in these buildings over here, like.
Is that circle moving or is it staying still?
It's staying still, mate. It's just
Yo,
stopped.
what's up, Starkey? How are you, brother? You good?
What do you need?
And we'll try and get the dub. We will try and get that dub, Cosgrove.
Oh, I think there's someone on that booth. Moving. Yeah, it might be just me tripping out actually.
I've got nothing on heart sensor.
I think there's people.
Walk and check.
Just about to run to it over there. Moving. Oh god, I've never been out this out in the open. God.
Is that a truck? It's an actual truck.
I need to buy something. Like I'm gonna have to go to this buy station here.
Cool. Back here. Whereas?
Oh, someone over there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's us. Oh,
yeah, I'm coming on.
Right.
Yeah, they're in the trains.
Oh, I've had a fucking sniper.
Got a cluster strike as well.
Actually, I've got precision. Might pop it in.
Oh,
these guys might.
we need to get away.
I've smashed one.
Keep heading. Keep following the circle. Like stick to this wall.
I bet there's people in there for sure.
Try and get on the inside of the wall.
I don't want to die.
I can't believe there's 40 people left still.
I've got so much money.
I just realised I've got
Yo, I see them all.
Where the fuck have I got a shotgun?
Look at them all. Rats.
Has anyone got an airstrike or anything? Or?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I've got an airstrike.
I've got a.
If I can get a bit closer.
I've batted one.
Yeah.
Just need to make sure they're going engaging.
There.
Right.
Got sniper. Don't look. Jackson, don't fucking look.
I've set an airstrike in. See how that
Follow
does?
the circle around to the left.
That's done nothing.
Oh,
Oh shit! In the trees! In the trees!
It's
Here!
right here. Let's go.
Down one.
Boom!
I took someone's kill, my bad.
We got
Guess who's dead?
shit. Got a sniper on us as well.
Two down, two down.
Motherfucker.
Two down.
I'll self-revive.
Someone
One more
better
down.
revive me. Behind.
I can't believe I'm going for the revive. Boom, you're
Oh
on.
my guy!
I
What a
don't know where he's gone. I
legend.
don't know where he's gone.
Oh, he's direct over here, like this direction.
Alright. I didn't get my other kill.
Yeah,
On the right, on the right.
it's sniper in that build there.
Downed him.
Just
Other
popping.
party little.
Oh, he's fucking done me. Got a sniper looking at my body.
Try and crawl over here. Try and get. Oh shit!
Oh,
Both people are down.
shit.
Ah, fuck. Jackson, stay still.
Run down, check
Here,
you.
get back to me.
Right, sniper. Go to the right. Go to the right.
Damn! This guy loves
Shit,
me.
man.
Fuck is that?
Crawl backwards, Jackson. Where the fuck is he?
He's in the building, isn't he? Oh, he's just fucking knocked me again.
Oh wow, what the
Nice. It's alright. I'll put an airstrike on him.
Boys,
Oh, I see.
I'll ask you the question as soon as we get out of danger.
Move it. Fuck.
Oh shit.
Wow. Oh mate.
I'm gonna die. I'm out. Tell me when you guys are safety so I can ask the next question.
As well. Watch it, he's having a go like.
Ah, fuck this shit. Yo, if I die, someone come get my money though. That's the most important thing. Just as you come get my money.
I've got hold on, I've got snipers on both sides of us. There's nothing I can do like.
Oh, cool.
Except for hide behind this hill like a little bitch.
How much money you got, bro?
I've got 6, 7
Is there any buy
Come
stations
outside
around?
of it.
storms. The nearest buy station is like by them,
Dead
but
centre.
they're sat on it like snipers.
Oh, it's just you, bro.
Well, try and get as far as I can.
Well,
Got a
wait.
sniper over here. And I've got a sniper. I've got a sniper to my right, a sniper to my left. He's over there.
Well, he's
Oh, you mad at?
he's moving.
You've got to move now as well, bro.
Yeah, I'm on it.
So, boys, next question. What's your plans for dance in 20 to 2021? What events you want to hit up this year?
Oh. I don't even know, to be fair,
This
bro.
year's a write off at the moment.
Yeah, apart from this
man.
year's write-off events, because
This
obviously
year,
everything's
I'm
happening.
trying to invest in myself.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's 6.
Damn.
There's nothing I could do there, man. Out in the open.
Yeah. Well,
Right, that was a warm-up game. We'll take that warm-up game. Right, we'll get through to these questions now as well, guys. Sorry about that. Get a bit intense near the end then. We all back?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. So, yeah, what's your plans for 2021? Obviously, I know events might be a bit knocked off, but what was it? Heavy
same shit
training,
every
any
year, really,
goals?
just traveling. That's the key. Just traveling, wherever and whenever.
Yeah, I think it's just I'm just trying to get better, bro. I don't even care about like battles or anything right now. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to get to the best that I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
I think is if you work on that shit, then the traveling and the events come. You know what I mean?
I'm just a bit
Cool.
more hungrier than Jackson.
Cheeky bastard. Bro, don't take it.
But he's still
Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, that's fair, bro. I would agree. Like, I don't care about like fucking at the minute, anyways. You know what I mean? Like last year was different.
Nah.
I was hungry for battlings last year. But this year I'm just trying to get better.
Money
Man.
plays a big part in
Not
this
really trying
whole
to.
game.
Yeah, bro. That's trying to get spots. like, or go and chill with certain people rather than traveling for events, you know. But sometimes you can kill two birds with one stone with that type of shit.
Absolutely. So, biggest question is, what do you guys think about the breaking scene in the UK at the moment?
Oh, what have I got no plans for 2021? Like, not care about.
Oh yes, sorry, like, Justice, please. I forgot you were there. You know, you're not in the main chat. You're only in killing chat. No, I'm joking. But,
basically, the UK b-boy scene, it's pretty...
it's very short. I mean, all I was going to say was that, like, but I'm not I'm taller than you, man.
I didn't even say nothing.
Nah, to be honest, like, I mean, it's, I think me, Jackson, Sheku have similar opinions, like, but for me, like, no matter what goals I have, like, the art always comes first. It's like, I think if you prioritize the art, you prioritize your craft, you prioritize, like, you know, bringing out yourself in the dance and, like, what you do, then everything else it influences everything else in a better way. It's like, you focus on the art, you'll get more opportunities to travel. You focus on the art, you'll get more opportunities to get sponsored. You focus on the art, you'll win more battles. Do you know what I mean? You'll get recognized by more people because you've taken time to craft to craft your craft, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like, yeah, I've got goals I want to do. Like, obviously, you know, I work in contemporary theatre as well, so, you know, there's jobs I want to get, blah blah blah. But as long as I'm like paying attention to the art and trying to, like, make new stuff, then I think the rest falls into place, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you done?
Yeah, man. Next question. Thanks for the time slot there. I felt left out, you know.
Of course, I'm gonna keep it short.
That's amazing, bro. That's good. I like that. Yeah, what's your guys' thoughts on the breaking scene at the moment?
The UK or the world?
UK.
Yeah.
I mean,
Get better.
I see it in like 3 generations, with no disrespect to this, but you got like the older generation, the guys that, not in a sense originated, but like held it together for ages, and then you got you guys that are like the new generation, and I feel like you got the younger generation as well. How do you guys feel about everything that's in the scene at the moment in terms of like battles and stuff like that, and how other crews are of each other?
Oh, who wants to touch that one?
I don't really like to talk about the UK scene, to be fair.
I don't know if that's the...
I don't know what goes on. Like, I haven't really been that involved in it for like the last year or so.
Well, you've been in America for a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah. But I don't know. The UK scene's the UK scene. I think it's a bit of a bubble.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I try and look past it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if you focus on the UK scene too long, then you get stuck in it. So
yeah, of course.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I think that's why you need to travel to get away from the UK scene. The ones who don't travel always got a negative opinion, or they got a bit of a hate towards travelling.
I think
that's why it's better to travel. You start to mature more after travelling.
Yeah, I think that's what
I've experienced.
For sure.
Like, we've all been a hater at some point.
Bro, I've never not been a hater.
Alright, well, how about this? Who's the top 5 b-boys in the country? Justice, you can go first.
Me, Justice, Sheku, and I don't know who else.
Whoever wants to be the game next. Put me in it, fuck it.
Nah, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, mate? I honestly, like, I mean, I know someone might have asked you that question, but I hate top 5 and top 10 lists because, like, it's all subjective, man, and it really, opinions are like arseholes. It means nothing, does it? You know what I mean? But I can see why you would ask it. Like, I think I think top five. Like I don't really have a top five, but there's people who like whose art I really appreciate. Like for me, like even though he's off traveling the world, like Rockets from Bad Taste will always be like one of the greatest. We were just speaking about UK Beans, Gina, always got like mad love for them.
Yeah.
Obviously Kid Karam, like he's like doing great things. Do you know what I mean? LB. But then, like, you know, I know you shouldn't really support. I know you shouldn't really support like love your own team, but like to be honest, man, like I think all the best breakers are like battalions. Like I know I shouldn't say that, but but it's kind of true. Like Sheku, Jackson, Gribbs, Cub, Ryan, Aaron, like all the boys. Like you surround yourself by people you should be inspired by. Do you know what I mean?
I agree. I would agree.
Yeah. just
well,
agree.
We're not the best. We're not the best. They're just my favourite b-boys. Like that's it.
Basically, but like
the
ones that I call friends, like stuff I can play like this sort of all the time and stuff. They're the ones I rate. They're like showing their true character as well. A lot of fakeness in character in breaking. Start to notice that.
Oh shit, we're actually playing the game. Oh man,
yeah,
I just jumped out. Lads, I was answering the question, I wasn't paying attention. I fucked up big time, right? I'm on my way.
You can probably guess where we're going.
God, just send yourself to the gulag, mate.
Yeah, but like,
I haven't there's no top 5 for me.
Like, obviously it's easy to say, like, I don't think, like, it's what you guys said, there's not, like, a best in the UK, but I do have my favourites, you know what I mean? Because it is just on opinions. But I'd say, like Gribbsy's one of my favourite out of the UK.
Gribbs is sick.
Sheku, I think in my opinion, I think Sheku's the best in the UK, but that's my opinion. That's what I would say.
Are you saying that because he's here, or?
I'm gonna buy you a shoe.
Yeah. No, but like anyone who's ever asked us that question, I've always put Sheku at the top, like just because, like I just think, I don't know, he's got strong shit, you know what I mean? But and then it's just like people from back in the day as well, you know what I mean? Like if you're talking like current b-boys now, then I don't really know. I haven't really got any favourites but from back in the day, like my inspirations was like P from Bad Taste, and then like pretty much all the Bad Taste, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But and then like boys like Get Low Pirates as well. Like when I first started coming up, like them guys were like sick. Like I remember like seeing Jingles for the first time, and I hadn't been breaking too long, and I was like, damn, this guy's crazy. He had a nice style about him. But I don't know, yeah. But my favourite b-boys in the UK is probably like Bad Taste for sure.
Always rep the crew.
Yeah, it's not even about repping the crew though. I just think like, even if I wasn't like part of like that sort of clique or whatever, I'd still say them just because of the way they break, and it's just about, like, for me it's about standing out, you know what I mean, and being yourself. I think it doesn't necessarily mean like, if you like being yourself doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be the fucking most out be crazy as shit, you know what I mean. It's like being yourself just means being true to what you want to do. Yeah, and I think a lot of, especially in the b-boy scene these days, like that's not really happening that much. Whereas like growing up for me, like I was always seeing b-boys that would just be in themselves, and that was like the main thing.
It's weird though, because I think a lot of other b-boys from other countries, I think their style is so much better because they are themselves. Like if you look at Russia and stuff like that, some of the shit they come out with, the Trio, perfect example, his style is just represents his character.
But it's like, I don't know, cause it's like with shit like that, like some of that shit's like too much for me. It's I don't think if you speak to like someone like that in person, like the way that the battle is different, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
It's like, so I don't know like if that shit is like them being real or them, I don't know. I just got like opinions on breaking where I'm like,
oh shit, Justice got a car.
That's what matters.
Don't get in it though, it's fucked up.
Yeah, 100%, bro, 100%.
Sorry to interrupt, let's buy a loadout drop.
Yeah, let's do it. I got 5k.
Let's drop some money here.
So, controversial question for next. I've seen a lot of beef.
Full of the controversy tonight, aren't you?
Mate, always. Am I buying it? Everybody just drop the cash in.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
Sick. I'm short.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Beautiful. No doubt coming in.
Nice.
So, like, when you guys get asked to events, what sort of stuff do you expect from it? Because I've seen a lot of people beefing lately online, like that they're not getting treated properly, or as well as they should be doing.
Someone buy a munitions box. Sorry, then they're up.
What, Rob?
A munitions box. Need some ammo.
I've got one here.
Oh, I put it down.
You got the money. It's got me money.
Oh shit, no I don't.
Sorry, I stole it. There you go. Well, someone buy a munitions box then. Someone give Jackson like 100 quid. Yeah, sorry, to get back to your question, like if you get invited to an event, what do you expect? That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of people been beefing lately saying they just don't get treated properly, or they get treated differently to bigger names as well.
Yeah, okay. I think I've had that done to me.
Jackson, did you even buy a munitions box?
Yeah. How do I give it to you?
Well, L1 and R1.
Or do I just do I just put it out?
There you go. Yeah, nice one. Sorry to interrupt, Sheku.
It's right now. I don't want to talk now.
Alright, cool.
For a little bit now.
To be honest, I think you should all be treated the same, man.
Yeah, that's the bottom line, isn't it?
Name or not, you should still have the same thing.
I don't agree.
As a guest. Don't agree.
I don't agree, because it's like, if you've got a name for yourself, you've spent years on building that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're already in, like, you've already got an advantage already. What's a hotel, like a different hotel to you, matter?
Yeah, but I mean, like, I think if it's the same event, so say if I got invited to an event with like Menno, like I'm not gonna be like fucking pissed off because he's got like a crazy ass hotel and I don't.
I think the subject is a little bit more broader than that. Like I can totally see what you're saying. Like a specific event might. Well, go on.
Yeah. I think personally it should always be the fact that you have your own space and they pay for accommodation and food. That's what I think. Even if it's just a room in a hostel, but I think you should always have your own space and they should like at least supply like 3 meals or something and pay for accommodation. Because I know people that's invited people to jams and they haven't even paid for accommodation. You know what I mean? So I know situations where someone's been like, "Yo, I want you to invite you to my jam," and then they've been like, "All right, cool," and then they're like, "But I haven't got a budget, so I can't pay for accommodation or nothing."
Damn.
Nah, it's like you can't pay for travel, nothing. So I know people that's like travelled to jams as an invite but had to pay for everything just like a normal situation. which is pretty fucking.
That's crazy.
That's like
what happens if they say like Mena was invited, but they pay for his hotel, but they can only give you half their budget.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like that shouldn't be allowed.
That shouldn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen. It's like they need to look after every guest, and I think like because like if they invite Menu's a bigger attraction than I am. You know what I mean? So it's like if I think it comes from maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe it comes from a personal point of view. You know what I mean? Like,
what happens if you beat Mena? Then you're the star. Well, you still got to go back to that lower class hotel.
Well, it's just for me. I think like you get what you work for. You know what I mean? It's like
I can see your points, but I think there's two different. I think there's a couple of different aspects to it. I think one that everyone deserves, no matter who you are, no matter what your name is, everyone deserves to be treated the same. Right, like Paul Warren says that really well. He's like, it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or you're like someone who's been in the game longer than him. You treat everybody the same. I think that's the baseline. So if someone at an event isn't treating you right, I don't think that says much about the event. I think it says more about them as an organizer. The second thing is like some b-boys aren't particularly business savvy. They're not particularly and b-girls or whatever. They're not particularly business savvy. They're not particularly smart. So I don't mean to just like say b-boys all the time, you know. But so what it means is that they don't understand their value. They don't understand what's fair. So sometimes, you know, if you don't ask, you don't get. It's simple as that. And unfortunately, there are people out there that will take advantage of that. But the bottom line is, like, I think that everyone wants to be treated the same. And unfortunately, like, not a lot of people who are running events are running it out of their own pocket and off their own back. And sometimes they don't actually. I mean, me in the past, like, I know that if I've just done like 3 months of work and I'm alright for money, like for example when we went to Groovonometry, like the other couple of weeks ago with Sheku, like I know that LB's running that off his back and out of his own pocket, and I know he's not exactly loaded. So like he was like, do you want to come down the night before and stay in a hotel? But I know I'm travelling from Newcastle, which is only 3 hours, so it's easier for me if I stay here and travel down in the morning, because it's going to save him like a couple of quid. Which I know a lot of b-boys might be like, well fuck it, I'm going to do that. But the fact is, if I save him money, he's going to have a better event. And like, it's no skin off my nose. So I would rather, not everyone has got the same attitude, but I would rather do what's best for the scene rather than what's best for myself, as long as I'm alright. If I was a bit skint, I'd be like, can you put us up or something like that. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on it.
Nice.
Also, you gotta remember, we're not celebrities. Sorry, just to finish, we're not celebrities. You know what I mean? We're breakdancers, we're b-boys. Like, you know what I mean? It's if you're in it for like 5-star luxury, you're in the wrong business.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, but I think it's like, I think it's all right though to be like, yo, like, and because if you take this shit serious, you know what I mean? Like, if you're trying to be one of the best about, it's like you don't want to be going to a jam the night before and having to travel the jam on the day of the jam, like traveling then and having to be all fucked up and shit for when you get to the jam. You know what I mean?
We got party the night before, don't we?
I totally. No, I totally see. I'm just gonna get a UAV. I totally see what you're saying, but at the same token, I'm like, you know what I mean? Back in the day, like you know, people like Storm and that. I mean, I know it's a different world now, blah blah blah, but like some people, like, you know, you look at things like people in Russia and they have to get on the Trans-Siberia Express and like be on that train for like 20 hours just to get to the nearest country for a jam. Do you know what I mean? And they'll that's just life for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got it quite cushy here in England.
Someone on that build?
Just to train.
Not if you're going to jams abroad.
I'm smash people on the
I
roof.
mean, it is fucked up. Yeah, it is pretty shit that it's cheaper to go to abroad go to a jam in Barcelona than it is to go to a jam in London.
I'm getting battered, boys. I'm getting battered. Someone above you. Someone right above you.
Dropping an airstrike on the top of the building.
Whoa! Where who came from?
Down one of them.
Can someone revive me?
Yeah.
I will. 2 seconds, mate. How many more is there? I got one of them. Like, I don't know if there's any more out there.
They're from behind us.
No, it's clear.
I think there was only one.
Oh, got a bit tense there. Let's put this UAV up and see what happens. Let's move on from the controversial question, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Hold on.
I think just to end it, I think if it hurts,
Behind us.
Shit. Sheku's in trouble.
He says he's on me.
Yeah, there is someone down here, like.
He's just glided in, bro.
He's just landed.
He's gliding in behind you.
Downed him.
Enemy team is tracking your position.
Whoa! He's actually in there.
Is he in the build?
I downed him.
Oh, here comes the storm.
Oh shit. Belt it, boys.
Your teammates in the gulag. If they survive,
Taking
they
your
can
cash,
redeploy.
kid. Haha.
Friendly
Oh,
UAV
Someone to my right as well.
Downed him.
Nice. Another one.
Oh yeah, his team is there.
Oh, out of nowhere. Someone better.
He's right there.
mine,
If anyone can
maybe.
finish him. Oh, he's up. I'm fucking loaded.
More behind us. Where are these people coming from, man? Oh, fuck zone.
I ain't got fucking time to leave.
Just run. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go to this fight. Let's try and get to this.
How's he not downed? There's a guy right in here. I got 5 stopping bullets as well. Nice. Yo, what's up, Cozzy G?
Get in the car.
Gas is moving
Yeah.
in.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit!
And this is why we don't get in the car.
They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Oh, they're never getting in that car.
Shit, we need to just follow me.
I always followed you to a car then, you mad bastard.
To be fair, that was my fault because I blew him up, so it was my rocket launcher that set him off. Right, let's get these guys bought back.
Teammate has been cleared.
Yeah.
Got him direct hit.
Right. It's just Jackson to bring back.
Right, let's. Where's the nearest buy station?
What a
That is that one up the hill.
surprise.
That's actually. Yeah. Maybe we should try and get to that one.
That's such a weird
Any
noise.
guns there, by the way?
There's
yeah.
an MP7 here.
SMG.
Who am I watching? Oh.
We're gonna have to move actually. Go to this next one.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and push to it.
Yeah, let's buy Jackson.
Have we got enough money?
Yeah, I got like 13 grand here.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, man, my room's scorching as well, bro. I'm feeling that. I have to take my jacket off.
Get to the safe zone.
Fucking good gun, man.
Okay. There's a question. I'm not sure if that's going to be controversial or not, but let's see how it goes. Have you guys ever gone to a bad altercation at an event with another battler? Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Someone's behind me. I'm getting to a bad altercation right now.
On the roof.
Yeah.
Hit him.
One of them's jumped off. One of them's coming.
I see him. Trying to snipe.
My guy's dying.
I can't see him.
Well,
Tagged him. Oh.
Nearly dead. I'm out.
Ah, sorry, man.
That's cool. Am I going to
That's
Gulag?
alright,
I'm in the Gulag.
Where's the nearest? Can someone tag the nearest? Jackson, tag the nearest buy station. Buy them back now.
Survive and you can redeploy.
I'm at a Gulag at the moment, so you might be able to save your money depending on what happens right now.
You return to the front line. You lose your
Oh, I
fight.
bet there's gonna be someone in here.
I was going to add to that last thing about what Rob was saying about everyone like being treated equally
Yeah?
with
Go for
like
it.
getting invited and shit. Just like I agree with that, and I think it's just based on personal preference, innit? It's like what Rob was saying. Like if someone
You're heading back to base.
Sorry, I was in the
someone-
Gulag.
Team has the cash. They can
I
pay
died.
for your release.
if someone wants to wants to have like a nice place or whatever, or get there the day earlier, like, that's on them. And then there's other people that's all okay with the minimum. You know what I mean? So I think again, it's just personal preference. Like, I know Sheku's a nightmare to invite to jams because he wants 5-star meals and shit.
Man, he wants.
Boys, I didn't even land. I just got wrecked.
This is Sheku's fault. This like.
Who said land at the
What's going
farm?
on here? Like, you guys just wasted all my money. Like.
I'm telling you, it's Sheku's fault.
Oh shit! I've got no shields either. Ah, nightmare. Oh fucking shit, mate.
But yeah, personal preference. Sheku's a nightmare to invite to jams. Don't invite him. He wants 5-star meals, and he wants king-size bedrooms.
I've been to events with Sheku where they've paid for like.
Lol.
Wow. We will continue this. I'm just going to refresh the old page here.
I remember one time when I was at a jam with Sheku, and the organizer tried to give him some prawns, and Sheku prawn, and was like, "Oh, this is amazing! Like, thank you so much for these prawns." And then basically, after Sheku was like, "Oh, these are amazing," if I was truer and pushed and shoved them into the organizer, says, "I asked for lobster, not prawns. Can you not tell the difference?"
Bitch.
And then spat on the organizer.
I was there, I saw it.
When did that happen?
I mean, like, I've been to jams with Sheku, and like, because I'm driving up, they've paid for a spot for me as well. I've gone like double room, so I've been quite lucky with stuff like that before. Cool. Like, some organisers have been really cool with it all. Oh shit. That's a better one. Right, let's see if this works again. It's been a nightmare of this shit tonight.
Yeah, it's sorry, like I don't mean to keep getting stuck on this question about like events and how you should be treated and stuff, but shit, what was I gonna say? You kind of have to pick your battles as well, you know. Like, if there's a small jam, like, don't expect them to be able to like pay for you and put you up. Like, you should support that, because small jams become big jams.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I was
if there's a big jam that they can look after you, then yeah, go for it, because it's like, you know, if you have a higher status and you go to a small jam, exactly, that's it. Like, so, you know, you could use your status, whatever it is, to help small ones and work from.
Yeah, treat it equally, definitely. 100% with you guys on that one.
Would you try and like not take advantage of it?
Sorry, what was that? I got cut off there. What was I just saying?
Sorry. Just say if you know if a jam's got a good budget in this set and it's all good, like, would you not I don't mean take advantage of it in a way of like you're gonna fucking stop being the like diva and shit. No, I just mean like, would you be like, "Oh, can you pay for my travel? Like, instead of mega buses, can you do trains or something?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See what you mean.
That'll be up to them, I reckon. They're probably going to suggest the easy option, aren't they? Could suggest that, I guess.
Like, if someone like Red Bull was like, "Oh, we'll book the megabus," and you're like, "Wait a second, what? I gotta get a 13-hour megabus."
Yeah.
Let's have a new question.
Alright. Question the chat, let's have a look.
I don't want to go to jam anymore, I'm depressed, like.
Before we get banned from Red Bull events forever.
Alright, this might be a good one, because you guys are in the same crew. Someone just put, have you guys ever done like a super sick routine that's just like won that round or won that battle?
Mine and Grizzly's footwork routine.
Yeah, Grimsy and Jackson's football routine uni championships, like it's a killer. Now
we can have a fight in farm, by the way.
Me and Gribsy done a routine in Spain once, and we're kind of drunk. To be fair, we're in Benidorm, and we're really drunk. We're doing this routine, and at the end of it, Gribsy like kicks me over, and I pretend to be injured. So I'm like, he kicks us over, and I'm like, oh damn, I'm really injured, and I pretend, but then I get up and do a good round. That was a pretty good routine.
Is that all footage?
That was funny.
try and go further. Try and go further.
It's on the. It's on YouTube somewhere, I think. But it's a funny routine. Yeah.
Clear to engage all targets.
We had loads of nice routines, but it was when we were making shows.
Sorry, Jackson, I just robbed that off you. There's a box down here somewhere. I'll let you have it. In there, bro.
I couldn't find out.
This is the last game. We've got to get a win here, man.
We keep going the whole game without not seeing anybody, then just getting tanked at the end.
Yeah, right.
Hold on, there's a why is there a teddy bear up there in this barn?
Someone's there.
Oh, where to?
Oh shit, I just seen someone.
Enemies in the area.
Oh fuck, front me. I've taken his armor off.
I took my guy's armor.
Got a kill.
I'm gonna that's a soundbite, Jackson. I'm gonna record that. It's gonna be my ringtone when you call us.
I don't know what gun I've got, but that was beast as fuck, this gun.
Holy shit!
Oh, there's someone in that building, whoever was in front of me there.
Yep, I've hit him.
There's a sniper.
Oh fuck, I'm actually fucking surrounded here.
Your teammate has entered the gulag.
I'm coming.
Surviving earns them redeployment.
Oh man, he popped out and got me. Shit. See, I've been on fire like all day. I've jumped in with you boys, I'm getting wrecked. I blame it on the stream.
You're in the gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment.
Already got a sniper as
Here
well.
we go.
Pretty shit.
Ready to fight. You're next.
I will be hunting as well.
Oh, he's on top of the oil drum. They're all on top of the oil drum.
Teammates done in.
And a bunny way out an airstrike.
Listen
Right.
up, soldier. Win here and you return.
Yeah, in this building here.
If you lose, you're done. You're up, soldier. Now go sort this fucker out.
Oosh. Down one.
Coming back.
Stand by for redeployment.
I killed one.
There's another one sniping from a distance, like.
I'm dropping straight on you boys. I'm hoping it's pretty safe.
Oh. Was that you shooting?
Yeah, that was me.
Right, I've dropped him in.
Give me back my heartbeat.
Just give me a gun, innit?
Right, let's try and buy Jackson back then. Oh, there's a buy station over there. Let's go and get him back.
Yeah, before they get in.
Yeah.
Is there any more questions, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Right.
this.
Next one. What we got? What do you guys think about breaking for the Olympics? You guys with it or against it?
Oh god, the controversial questions just keep coming thick and fast.
No, I think this one's easy. It's just fucking. If it's done well, then I'm for it.
Yeah. I think it could be a good opportunity for the younger B-boys, definitely. And for you guys. Depending on how fast it comes.
I think it's going to be a big open door for people who teach breaking and don't have many students right now.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to start my classes again
Gas is closing in.
That's my plan. And
Yeah,
if
hopefully
I
it'll just-
have the chance to compete, I will, definitely.
Hopefully
That
it'll just
5-star
highlight
hotel, innit?
everything. Oh, bro. I want that 5-star hotel. Always.
See, would you take that for advantage? You know, the Olympics, you know there's fucking trillions in it. So much money.
To be fair, if it was the Olympics, I probably wouldn't care about that shit. I'd just be like, put us up anywhere. I'm here to fucking
Run a
get down to
country.
business, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
mega
I'm
bus
just
to Germany.
Yeah. Like,
Time's up. Objective
Probably
failed.
still get there quicker than I would to get to London.
Did someone get a load up, by the way?
The enemy lost track of it.
no, we got
Got
Jackson
enough money
back instead.
Okay. I've got enough anyway. We've got enough to buy one. Go back.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go back and get one. I've got a slightly different opinion on the Olympics. Like,
Oh, here we go. Controversy. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, remember, but remember, it's just an opinion. Like, I think Jackson, what he's saying, right? If like just like anything, like how you do anything, how you do everything is how you do anything. Do you know what I mean? So it's like if it's done right, then sorry, I'll just drop this cash. If it's done right, then great, good for that. But I will always be against it, and not because of the whole art sport argument, even though I do believe it's an art, not a sport. I think it's an art that has sport elements, but purely for the fact that the Olympics is completely corrupt, and it's like everyone's looking at the opportunities it's going to give you, but it's like, look at the history of the Olympics. You know what I mean? Like, look at the fact that, like, you know, if you look at the Brazil Olympics, like, they were going out and murdering people in the favelas to clean the streets up. Like,
Jesus.
if you look at all the old Olympic stadiums that were built for this 4-year festival, and now they're just rotten. You can look it up online. They're just sat there. They're just ruins. You know what I mean? They're just like they're just like plants are growing all over them, and it's like, you know, because the world's in such a dire state. It's such a corrupt thing. It brings such a small amount of good for such a large amount of harm. And I think that, you know, all these parents who are putting their kids into the break, and like they're gonna, like, all the kids are gonna be holding up medals, and it's like that medal's covered in blood. Do you know what I mean? So it's like good for you if you want to get a goal.
This just turns
pretty
so
grim, you know
dark.
what I mean?
This turns so dark so quickly.
It's like if you're gonna but it's like if you're gonna stand and represent something, then you better understand what you're gonna represent. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's my stance on it. Like,
I was not ready for that. That just took me by
yeah, there
surprise.
you go. There's your controversy.
Left
Watch, like,
field.
load of b-boys will listen and be like, justice is wrong. Fuck it.
Amazing.
Nah, like,
That was
honestly, no, but on a serious note though, like, the Olympics does do a lot of good, but at the same time, like, a lot of bad stuff happens for that good stuff to happen. You know?
But if you had the opportunity, would you take it?
Nah.
Yeah. 100%.
Nope. Nah, not for me.
What about there's money involved?
Nope. That's the whole point, man. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. Like,
What if there's a load of money involved? I'm talking like set for life money.
well, I mean, let's look at this objectively here. Who the fuck's gonna pay Justice set for life money to be in the Olympics? I mean, that's just a stupid question altogether. Do you know what I mean? They wouldn't even pay me a tenner to be in the Olympics. So,
You have to pay
but
them.
no, like, I'd have to pay them. Go on, please let us be in our gear filer. But no, it's like, you know, if you're doing it for the money, you're in it for the wrong reasons, man.
Yeah, definitely. But as a b-boy, you know you sign up to not getting much money.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
if you
if
get
you're
the chance,
an
you get
athlete,
money.
athletes aren't getting much money. Do you know what I mean? Like, Usain Bolt didn't make his millions from being a 100-meter sprinter. He made his millions from doing adverts for Virgin Media.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna get subjective quickly.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to take a dark there. But
No,
I was just
no, you
it's
carry
a
on.
It's a very fair point. You know what I mean? That's shared
like
with
you
a
kinda
lot of
did.
people. Man, and so unfortunately, it's a very, very sad truth. Like, but
But we gotta go, boys.
yeah,
What, to the Olympics?
to the Olympics.
Yeah, to the Olympics.
Supply box located.
Wonderful.
No, after that I'm gonna boycott it.
shit in it. Everybody's gonna go, Olympics is on. And everybody's gonna turn it down straight away.
Hear that, children? Don't go to the Olympics, you'll kill somebody.
What's next? What's next on our
What's the next question?
So someone just commented saying COVID Olympics.
What other dark things can we talk about?
Shit. Well, right, yeah. You've caught me way off guard. You just like taught me a history lesson in Olympics, and yeah, kind of appreciate it as well, bro. To be honest with you.
No, I mean, yeah, but it's only like one side. You know what I mean? I mean, Olympics has done loads of good stuff as well. So don't just listen to me.
No, you set it now. You set that stone. You set the marker.
Yeah, we'll be trying to say the Olympics is good now.
So you touched on it a second then, like, obviously it's going to be really good for the kids. From when you guys were like growing up and getting into the breaking scene, do you reckon, I've seen that like a lot more parents are getting involved in the break scene for the kids, which is actually really fucking cool. Did you guys have that with like your parents, stuff like that? Because I'm not sure if like the parents getting involved in the breaking scene is much more of a newer thing, and that's helping them progress a lot more, because the kids these days are getting like really, really good. Like they're on another level. Do you reckon the parents are like a big influence on that?
This is probably an interesting one.
I think if your parents are supportive of it, then that's the fucking greatest thing ever.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
big advantage as well?
Yeah. Like.
Aye, 100%.
It's like when I was like growing up and younger and shit, like my dad would used to bend over backwards for us, you know what I mean? He would take us to jams everywhere and
people jumping out of the helicopter, sorry. People jumping out of the helicopter.
Abroad, like, you went abroad for a battle. What age?
I
was 15, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it might have been 14, 15.
Yeah.
It was only like Ireland though. So it wasn't nothing major. But still.
What jam was that?
Oh bro, I can't even remember. Cypher something? Shit, what was it called? It was a sick jam, to be fair. It was a real nice jam.
Bounty target has been marked. Kill him.
Where is he?
What was
behind us.
Younger lot are going more like 8 years old and battling.
Yeah, honestly,
yeah, it's crazy.
The levels they're at the moment is just ridiculous.
That's to do with the parents. The parents are doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they have to
8 years before
yeah.
they normally go.
I think definitely if you've got parental support, like, I mean, I know Jackson can probably relate to this, but like, you know, when I started dancing, like, I got mad bullied for it, man, and I didn't really get a lot of support because I was expected to get like a proper job. It wasn't until like I got further into it when I started like earning some money. It was like, I think my parents started to take it more seriously, and like I started to like get peers around me who were a bit more respectable and things like that. But the first few years were really tough, man. And it's like, you look at kids now and it's like, if the parents are supportive, it's like they'll convert their garages into studios, they'll pay for lessons and things like that so they can dance all the time. Like, I had to like save my pocket money to go to dance lessons, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just a different world, and it's much better for it. I think it is a double-edged sword to a certain degree, because I think a lot of kids are getting pushed into battles too early. Like, you know, my first breaking teacher, he was like, you shouldn't be battling for your first 2 years, you should just be learning. And I think, you know, you get a lot of kids now, and like I saw it at Groovenometry, like there was kids there who had maybe been breaking for 3 months, and they were coming to a battle, and it's like, yeah, you come to watch, but like the parents were like pushing them in, and it's like, you know, you see it all the time. You'll be standing in a cypher, and like people are trying to get down and do the thing, and like then some kid who's been breaking for 3 weeks or 3 months comes in, and it's like you kind of have to wait. Whereas like a lot of the older generation, like I remember Freeze telling a story. He's like, Freeze will say like, you hold the kid out and he'll say, you're not ready. You wait, you watch, and you wait for the moment. You know what I mean? So I think that's the bad side of it.
Where do you think that impact comes from? I know it's kind of a difficult question, but like, obviously with breaking has come really popular with the younger generation. Like, where do you guys think that's evolved from?
Sorry, what? Try and say the question again? Like, what I'll try and like phrase it in a different way. Like,
so, yeah, how am I going to phrase this better?
I know it's a difficult question, so...
So kids are like battling a lot more younger than what they used to, say like 10, 15 years ago. What do you think has made this happen? How has this evolved? So like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's a bad thing whatsoever, I think it's absolutely dope. Someone asked that in the chat. They just said like, what kind of impacts has it all had?
I think there's someone here.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, hold that thought. No, there might be someone here. I mean, to be honest, the answer to your question, I mean, there's loads of answers, but I don't think it's related just to breaking. I think it's a worldwide question. If you look at all movements, all walks of life, like people are getting into things a lot younger, and it's just the way of the world now. Like, you know, look at kids in other sports; they're so much younger, and I think a lot of it has to do with technology because things are so much more available now. Like, you know, kids can learn breaking from home on YouTube. You know what I mean? They can take dance lessons whenever they want. So I think I think technology has a lot to do with it for sure.
There's a truck over there. No, that's it. That's a perfect answer. I like that. That's beautiful.
Oh, I've got a rocket launcher. Come on, let's go. Ah, shit. Come on.
Oh shit, zone.
Oh man.
Get up.
Nearly done.
Freak out of here. Oh fuck, it's all right in front of me. Team wipe.
Doing what are your views on the breaking team? Like, what are your thoughts?
For me?
Yeah, man, what are your thoughts on the breaking team?
It's hard coming from me for a spectator point of view, because I've probably got a bigger view on it than you guys do as breakers and battlers. I mean, a lot of what I say was probably going to go over a lot of people's heads, but okay, so I've travelled the world, sorry, and the country. Like Sam, how many events have we been to, bro? Like, I've probably been to over 100 events, you know. We've been all around the world, and I'm doing it on I work 40 hours a week. You know, I've got classes that we teach as well. And yeah, I see a lot of b-boys complaining that they can't get to places or do certain things, and saying it's quite difficult for them to do.
Get to the safe zone.
But I go there, you know. I balance it on my holidays.
Yeah.
My holidays, I do it to take off. I go abroad to represent the UK scene. And I go abroad to support the UK scene because I think what you guys do are fucking awesome. Hold on, I'm coming in.
Boys. We need to stick there, boys.
Shield's broken.
I'm with you.
Ah, shit.
I downed him.
That was mate.
I need down the other one. Just got me.
Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
It's just you, Sam.
Gulag.
And yeah, like, yeah, I go around trying to
Make it, boys.
no, you know. Hold on, we'll answer this question in a moment.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say though. You're in a difficult position, and you do your best to make it work.
Yeah, absolutely. I do it for. I want to support the UK. I want to support Sam. You know, because me and him have been training and working together for like the last 8 years.
Nice.
So I want to support him. What he does, if it's important to him, I want to. You know, I love the breaking scene. Ever since he was 15, I was going to these jams with him. You know.
Nice.
So if I can go to abroad and see bigger battles, and there's UK guys there, I can support them as well and help push them. You know, even just another friendly face there, and yeah. But I mean, in terms of like what I think of the scene, I think UK wise, I think the judges, if it's UK judges, I think they vote on name and not talent.
Okay.
Like I say, that's controversial in itself, and like a lot of people probably won't agree with me. This is from a spectator point of view, but I've seen people win battles that probably shouldn't have won it. There's someone in that building to your right, bro.
Yeah, so I'm going.
Inside the circle. Now.
Oh man, sorry, this is pretty intense. I'm listening to you, but this is pretty intense as well.
Yeah, no, I'm letting you do your thing, bro.
I think he's in the basement, you know.
You might have got off lucky here. I'm not sure if he knows where you are.
Might be
No,
coming
he
back.
definitely doesn't, like. Ah, Jesus. Right, go to the high ground. I've got nothing. I've got a shotgun and an Uzi. This is terrible.
Yeah, I'm back here. Oh,
Nice, man.
God, I'm getting worse.
I'm well impressed you managed to survive that.
Planting charge.
Oh, shit on it.
Oh shit!
Oh, man.
Oh, shit! Didn't even see him. Oh wow! Can Sheku save me?
25 eliminated.
Fucking has as well. You absolute legend. Oh shit! Behind you! Oh shit! Get behind this rock! Get behind this rock! Oh no! He's gonna get us! He's gonna get us! Are we running? Are we running? Yeah, run! Yeah. We're fighting on bullet. Oh what?
Oh, he's coming.
We got time for one? I've got time for one more.
Yeah, I'll go again.
We'll be back to finish the job.
We all made it back.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Real quickly before we start, just so I can finish off this question so we can go on to the next one. Fuck, I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, like, I think it's always very... For me personally, as a spectator watching, I think it can be judged by name sometimes. And not by talent as such. I've seen people, like, body people in a battle, but UK judges, which is, once again, probably a bit controversial. Maybe if they vote for that person, they might turn up to their jam, they might get on a better side of them. I might be completely wrong by that. Like I say, I'm not this from a spectator, not a battler point of view.
I have seen it. I've seen it.
And yeah, and a lot of people saying they can't make it outside the UK. You know, like we can't go abroad, we can't get time off. I mean, I take time off my holiday. You know, I use my holiday time at work to go abroad and support the scene as a spectator and not a battler. So I think everybody can do it if they just really push themselves to do it. They can actually get out there, and they probably make a lot bigger name for themselves and help rep the UK a lot more as well.
I think that's a very fair point.
That's my 2 cents anyway. I mean, I go to a lot of battles now, and like I get all along with a lot of b-boys and the organisers and stuff like that. Yeah, just for sporting really. That's how I've made my name there.
Nice, man.
But flipping out of that, less controversial. Favorite DJ? You turn up to a battle. What DJ do you want to have?
UK or international?
Let's go international.
Alright, okay, I do have an answer for this for sure. Like, I will listen to Timber all day, every day. For sure.
What's his question?
Like, Timber, Plat, DJ. Let's wait until... Yeah, basically like DJ Timber and DJ Plage, like that would be a dream combo.
We'll be deployed soon.
I agree with Flash. I'm more into Scream.
Yeah. Timber's got too much
Smirnoff.
salsa for you, hasn't he?
Well, no, I like it. In a battle, it's not what I like to get down to. I'm a bit more upbeat.
Yeah. You like big beats,
South
only.
doesn't. Yeah, I'm more into that sort of stuff. like the electronic and that, but Smirnoff and Scream, they just get it right.
Smirnoff sick.
Yeah, like me and Sheku were at the Sun 15 Barcelona in January, and Scream and Plage were playing back to back, and like the dynamic that those guys had, like I don't think I've ever been to a jam when the DJs have been that good. Like there was no down points, there was no bad beats the whole day. It was incredible.
Yeah, and even if you were not a b-boy or b-girl, everyone liked it.
Music was good. Yeah.
Everyone liked it.
Yeah.
No one's even heard of that music.
What about you, Jackson?
Beat myself up. I'd have to say my favourite DJs. Definitely put Plash on there. Yeah, Plash, and then Timber as well.
Alright, enough fucking about. Now
Like I really like Flag as well. To be fair, I think Flag's dope.
Yeah, Flag, yeah.
Flag's sick, and then I know he's just kind of getting started up on the scene and stuff, but like Cub's ridiculous.
Cub
DJ
is
breaking
ridiculous.
jams like.
So you know what it is actually, like for people. Can pick up any sort of artistic practice. We're going down.
Oh, where we going?
Like for example, like Cub just started DJing and straight away he was good. Like Cub just started drawing and was good. Like he's so talented, it's ridiculous, man.
How about hosts?
Sugar Rush.
Florex.
Yeah.
Florex and Ken Masters, yeah.
Florex without a doubt, he's just one of the most enjoyable hosts.
Yeah, Florex is so good now.
Hi man.
Ivan's amazing.
Ivan's pretty entertaining host, like I must admit.
Go back to the last question, Jackson. When
Yo.
a couple years ago there was a jam in Newcastle. It's when you battled Sheku. What jam was that?
Unichamp about that.
The Uni Champs, yeah. we won't talk about that too much. I think what happened on that event, but who was the DJ at that event?
Talking about biased judges.
Because the DJ at that event was did something really fucking dope. He like put all his playlists onto like a little wristband thing, and he was selling them at the event. I thought that was well clever.
Oh, Ken Masters.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's clever.
Yeah, Kenny's sick. Kenny's like, that's what I'm saying. Ken Masters and Florex are my favourite hosts. Kenny's the man, and Kenny's a sick DJ. To be fair, Ken
Masters is kind of like the, like I think every small scene's got one, but Ken Masters is kind of like the focal point of the hip hop scene in the northeast. Like all roads kind of lead to Ken Masters, whether it's breaking or MCing or graph. Like he's kind of like the godfather of hip hop in Newcastle. Like I would go as far to say that. Like I don't know if you agree with this, Jackson. Like, but
no, he's definitely
he's definitely one of the main figures, isn't he? Like
he's definitely put his time in the Newcastle scene to
100%,
say the
like.
least. But yeah, he's just keeps it real, and he's a very talented person. He's like an MC and makes his own beats and shit. But yeah, he's so good. He's definitely a Newcastle legend for the foreseeable future of ever.
That's dope.
That's how I would put it.
That's a great sentence there.
Well, I hope he watches this video.
Well, you probably.
I tell him all the time, man. Gee, I charge him to say that shit.
Alright, so last question, and then I'll wrap the stream up, and then we'll just start wrecking people properly. for someone trying to get into breaking.
You better make it a good one, man.
I'm gonna try. Someone who's getting into breaking, no matter what age, whether it's young or old, like, what direction would you guys give to them to get into it? How would you tell them to get into it?
Simple. Just don't follow the crowd.
Good
Don't
answer.
be a sheep.
Contract updated. New objective identified.
Yeah,
Just
just
follow the trend.
be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself.
That's the main thing. In anything, stay true to yourself. That's it.
I would say find a master. I think if I think of any of the b-boys that have been successful, like they've all had like a really good master. Do you know what I mean? Like for me and Jackson, it was Bad Taste. Like
Contract updated. New objective identified.
Sheku's got one as well. Like it was like Kid Karam, for example. It was Mouse.
Oh, my money's there, sir.
Like find a good teacher, spend time find a good teacher, and then just follow them around until they say yes.
I think in every city there is definitely one. Someone good enough to push you, for sure.
Yeah, mine was different.
Yeah, there you go, exactly.
He wasn't my teacher, but
Does that make you a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Yeah.
although that one before.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he wasn't my actual teacher.
More of a
But
mental one.
he's the one that got travelling, doing all the things I wouldn't have done without him.
Get to the safe zone.
Sick.
yeah,
Cool.
it's just like yeah.
What's your
Everyone else
favorite?
said.
What's your favorite move?
My favorite move
What's your favorite move?
to do a
Hand
watch.
up.
No, yeah, just not just like to do or watch. It doesn't matter. Like just pick one.
Whoa! Shit myself.
You dickhead.
Do you know what? For me to watch, I love watching people doing 2000s if they get proper rotation on it and stuff and on beat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
2000.
used to love flares, but after every 5-year-old that can do it, I don't like them anymore.
Yeah, because they've all got little like baby legs, and then wait until they like develop their big man legs, and then like, yeah, try it again. Like I see some boys out there.
You're a
Like,
bit
I know,
jealous.
I can do like 10, 20 flares. Like all right, but
You
like,
can't
you know,
do
when you see
20
like
flares.
Jackson, I have done 20 flares in front of you, man.
Man, there is no 10 definitely 20 flares you could not do. I can't do 20
I've
flares.
done 20. I've done 20. Do you want to know why I did 20 flares? Do you know when we were making the hip hop show with Bad Taste back in the day, and there was going to be a scene where me and Dora, shout out to Dora, like one of the members, an old member of Bad Taste, like me and Dora were going to do a scene where we had to do the same amount of flares, and remember Dora had like the best flares, so I had to try and do like 20 flares to keep up with him, and I did 20 flares. So maybe I couldn't do them now, but fuck you. So nah, but I'll do 20 flares next time I see you, Jackson. Straight up.
I'm a hold you to that.
I bet you £5. I bet you 20 quid. Pound an air flare. Pound a flare.
You guys are going to battle each other, you know that, don't you? Your round's just going to be pure 20 flares and that's it.
I could easily do 20 flares.
10 rounds of flares. You couldn't do 20 flares, Jackson.
Rewind what I just said like 5 minutes ago to me saying I can't even do 20 flares. To me now saying I can do 20 flares.
But I've got better flares than you, so you can just do flares from every move. I can't do that.
My flares are very nice.
You hate, well, yeah, you do have nice flares. You've got lovely flares. My favourite move is a baby mill, by far.
Sheku?
LMG.
I did used to like handcuff windmills. Really
Nice.
like handcuff windmills. Ever since I saw the B-Boy game, of course. So
Yeah.
like my character do it, I was like, what the fuck are those?
Yeah.
I heard your favourite move was the Cobra dick bite.
I stopped doing that move now.
You do.
I changed it up a little bit.
Aye.
I keep getting bullied. A lot of people do snake stuff now. I just thought, oh, not that original anymore.
Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy UAV
Just
overhead.
evolve it, man. Instead of a snake, make it like a water buffalo or some shit like that.
What buffalo? Just casually watching Jackson doing some graffiti.
In the safe zone.
Yeah, right.
Doing his hip hop.
This guy's Fuck this guy. Who's this guy?
Right, we're gonna wrap up, guys. Where can people find you? Instagram wise, what's your tags?
Man, I'm a mysterious myth. If they're gonna find me, they're gonna have to do some searching.
Oh shit, someone right here. Fuck me.
That's because Jackson changes his B-boy name every year.
That's true.
Where are they?
Oh.
He's like here, right next to me. He just popped out of nowhere. Downed him. Wanna push him?
Moving.
I will kill them all.
Would have
Do you have anything
go
good?
up to the roof and shit down.
Yeah, already doing that. Get on it.
Is that somebody else coming in the door there?
Setting Claymore.
They just jumped off, didn't they?
They bolted
behind
down.
us, behind us. They're on the other side. Kill one.
Car.
There's a guy in the building at the moment.
Oh shit! I was got shot from behind.
Yeah, so
Losing ground.
Literally over this way. Yeah, they're all running there. Look, behind us.
yeah.
Contact.
Contact.
Come out.
Pushing away.
Put some serious bullets into that.
Get to the safe zone.
Oh, there's a loadout drop over there, sweet.
Care package here.
Let's do it.
We seriously gotta go.
My Instagram is justice_bad taste. Don't send us messages about the Olympics and conspiracy theories about the Olympics, 'cause I don't care. I don't give a fuck. In fact, just don't send us a message. I just don't care. I'm not a nice person, and I don't want to speak to you. I've got two friends, Sheku and Jackson, and that's it.
Wow.
Kieran,
Alright. Shit.
You're slowly becoming a friend.
Fantastic. Well, don't invite him to events.
Yeah. A simple one. No answer to anyone who wants to talk about the Olympics. I don't think any of you as friends.
Oh shit! There's someone behind Jackson there.
Shit.
Jackson. So remember, like, at the start, right before this stream started, I said like Jackson's gonna be the first to die in every game.
He has every game.
He has every game.
Right, guys, we're going to end it there. We will catch everybody later. I hope you guys tune into the next episode. And I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe and all the other stuff. And I'm going to try not to die while I turn this off. Peace.